Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're gonna be talking about some of my favorite places to eat in Chicago. And let me tell you, it was so hard to make this list because I lived in Chicago for a while and there's just so many good options, good restaurants over there that it's really hard to make this list. I originally wanted to do like 5, but that's impossible. So I'm gonna give you 10 restaurants that you should check out, whether it's your first time in the city and you want to get a taste of Chicago, or if you live there, then also. The first one on my list is Pizza Lobo, and their pizza is amazing. The one that I love is their hot honey with ricotta cheese pizza. Is so good, and the ambience in the restaurant is super nice because they have like a huge fireplace that you could sit around. So I really like that, especially when it's like the cooler months that are approaching. So definitely check it out. The second one is gonna be Chicago Bagel Authority, and the breakfast here is like the best bagel you will ever have. Definitely check them out, and if you live in Chicago, I think you probably already tried it because it's just everyone knows about it, but for good reason. So definitely go there. The third one is actually right next to, or not right next to it, but in the same street as Chicago Bagel Authority, and it's gonna be Ann Sather. It's a Swedish American place. I highly recommend it for breakfast as well. They've been like really popping off on social media for their cinnamon rolls, but I think like their French toast is super good. Rachel Ray has a thing with them that she recommended it at some point. And the bacon potato pancakes is just another level, so make sure you try that one too. Next on the list is gonna be in Chinatown, and it's called cuisine Dumplings. I probably just butchered how to say that name, so I'm just gonna write it like somewhere in the screen. But these are the best dumplings I've ever had. Try them steamed, try them fried, try them however you want. They don't disappoint, so make sure you go there. I took my friends there multiple times, and everyone, even my family when they visited, everyone that went there was like, this is like the best dumplings I've ever had. So make sure you go there. Sometimes there's a wait, but it's worth it, so just go, you won't regret it. Number 5, and this one is pizza again, but this is deep dish pizza, and if you're in Chicago for the first time, you have to try deep dish, so definitely recommend. I've tried a lot of places, Luminati's, Giordano's, but my favorite one by far has to be Pequod's. So make sure you go to Pequod's. You will also probably need a reservation. Like, you could eat there without a reservation, but like I said, the waiting times tend to be really long. So definitely, if you can, make your reservation so you don't have to wait. Also, you can add garlic to your crust, and you should because it's so good. Next one on the list is Ava, and Ava is a Mediterranean place, and the food just always hits. One of my favorite dishes there is the shrimp, and I could hear it like sizzling as I'm saying this. It's making me hungry, but it is so good, so definitely make sure you check it out. And they also have an outdoor terrace, which is really nice, so you could sit outside. Next on the list is Demera. Demera is an Ethiopian restaurant, and the first time I went there, I was like super impressed, and then I kept going, and every other time it was just as good. So definitely recommend it. The food is a little bit different. You usually eat it with your hands, at least the plate that I usually get. I'm gonna put a picture somewhere around here. But it was really good, and yeah, check it out. So up next is Small Cheval, and if you're from Chicago, you're like, what? You were probably expecting that one because it's one of those places that everyone loves. They have the best burgers, so make sure you check it out. Also, their milkshakes are pretty good. Other than that, we have Al's Beef. So Al's Italian beef, and they serve some of the best beef sandwiches in the city. For me personally, it's my favorite. That's why I placed it here. But make sure you try it. You won't regret it. It's really good, and it's one of those Chicago foods. Lastly, I have Gailey's Grilled Cheese, and they advertise themselves as the best grilled cheese ever, which typically when a place says they're the best, you're like, so. But honestly, this probably is the best grilled cheese I ever had. They add syrup in the one that I tried, and it was just so, like, the flavor was so different, and I really liked it. So definitely check them out. The first time I tried them, it was in a farmer's market, so you may get lucky, but they also have like their own shop, so you could just search it and go. And I know I said 10, and technically this is 11, but if it's your first time in Chicago, you're gonna want to have a hot dog Chicago style. So a lot of people may say Wiener Circle, and Wiener Circle is really good, but me myself, I prefer Portillo's. So that's my recommendation. Thanks you so much for watching, and yeah, take care. Bye.